And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Your Detroit Tigers.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Casey Mize.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go now? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Late on that fastball. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. That one just misses. Hit in the air, left field. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Juan Soto.
Batting second, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, in the dirt. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. That's out number two. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Soto, the runner at first with two gone. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Relay throw to third, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 3-0. Here's Jesse Winker. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Digging in, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Second. The second
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Torres.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
No ball. 1 strike.
Up and in. And it's 1-1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
1 out. Base is empty. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Slice to right. And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Brett Baty.
Brett Baty.
Baty, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. The relay.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. So the lineup flips over.
Batting,
and now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Is that ex-Cleveland?
Right-hander kick steals. Cut on and lifted in the air. McKinstry settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Relay to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Colt
the designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Soto going back, can't get there,
gonna be a double, maybe a triple.
Round second, digging for third, and he's got a leadoff triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Throws to first in time. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Javi Baez digs in right side. First pitch, not close. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Juan Soto now.
Soto.
Mize back to work. And that one in the air center field. Green has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Alonso.
That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Sweeney tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Two outs,
The left
base is
fielder,
empty.
number 9,
And next will be the
Brandon
Mets cleanup hitter,
Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Tigers,
inning, and the
the
batter will be the
shortstop,
shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Sweeney.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the
Now
Detroit
batting,
order.
the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Outside, and the count is 1-2. That one is upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two down, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Alonso makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started, and now it's Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Fly ball down the line. McKinstry sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
No strike.
Winker, the next to hit, takes ball one. On the ground to first. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Torrens swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
No ball, 2 strike.
Oh, right to the backstop. Winker into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Goes down looking. Brett Baty getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time. And that one upstairs, ball one. Fly ball center field. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom four. Now here is Spencer Torkelson.
Torkelson.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. At the plate, Riley Green.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Green.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Tigers down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play. There's a swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm.
Are you
down
part
7 in a row.
of the Illuminati?
Get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty.
Keith.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Siri, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That to right. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 2.
Soto.
And there's a ball. Mize a move to first. Lindor back in there. The 1-0. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He circles the bases. It's 6-0. So 1 out, nobody. So a lefty out of the pen, Brant Herter. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 48.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A shot to the opposite field. It's 7-0. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Green settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next,
And now here is Kerry Carpenter.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. The batter now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1.
Baez.
And a foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that one ripped into right. Stretches out and hauls it in. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Herder back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Look out. And it hit him.
Hit by pitch. First base.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him swinging. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting, the second
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Green at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, and he adds another strikeout to the pile. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Foul ball there. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
No ball. 2 strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. And a swing and a miss there. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Colt